Hello dear students. Today we are going to learn about simple past tense. Simple past tense means an action or activity completed in the past. Children, simple past tense is often used with past time references. For example, yesterday, 5 hours ago, last summer, last night, last year, or 2 weeks ago. Now children, we will just recall here. Tense means time of action. Tense tells us when an action takes place. Children, there are 3 types of tenses. Those are present tense, past tense and future tense. Present tense means something which is happening now or which happens regularly. Past tense means which has already happened, and future tense means something which will happen soon, something which has not happened till now, but it will happen very soon. Children, in a sentence, it is the verb which tells the time. Take a sentence, look at the verb or the action word. You get to know the time of action. It tells us whether it is already happened or whether it is happening now or whether it will happen in future. So children, tense is about time and verbs change depending on the time of action. So we have to look at a verb to understand its tense. Let us learn some more about tenses. Actions done yesterday. In the morning, I brushed my teeth and bathed. I cleaned my room. Then I played with my friends. I returned home at sunset and finished my homework. So children, which words tell us about the actions done yesterday? Yes. Brushed, bathed, cleaned, played, returned, and finished. So, all the verbs here are the ed forms of the original or the base verbs. And all these words which tell us about the actions done yesterday are in the simple past tense. The verbs that end in ed or d to indicate an action in the past are called regular verbs. Rule number 1. To make past tense with most regular verbs, add ed. For example, we played cricket yesterday. Here, verb is played and the base form of the verb played is play. Play, played. Let's see some more examples, children. Talk, talked. Start, started. Rain, rained. Rule number 2. If a regular verb ends in E, just add D. For example, they danced well. Here, verb is danced and the base form of the verb danced is dance, danced. Let's see some more examples. Like, liked. Close, closed. Smile, smiled. Rule number 3. If a regular verb ends in a consonant and Y, then take off the Y and add IED. For example, Geeta and Navya studied for a long time yesterday. Here, verb is studied So, the base form or the original form of the verb studied is study. Study, studied. Here, the word study ends with a consonant plus y. So, to form a past tense, we will remove y and add ied. Let's see some more examples. Fry, fried. Carry, carried. Cry, cried. Rule number 4. If a regular verb ends in a single vowel and a single consonant, then we have to double the consonant and add ed. For example, grandmother knitted in her free time. Here, the verb is knitted. So children, the base form or the original form of the word knitted is knit. So, to form a past tense, we have to observe the verb carefully. Here, we have a single vowel, that is I, and a single consonant, that is T, at the end of the verb. So, we will double the last letter of the word and add ed. So, knit, knitted. Let's see some more examples. Stop, stopped. Plan, planned. Jog, jogged. Irregular verbs. The past tense verbs that do not end in d or ed are called irregular verbs. For example, mangoes fell from the tree. Here, verb is fell, and the base form or the original form of the verb fell is fall. Fall, fell. Let us see some more examples of irregular verbs. Eat, ate. Come, came. Run, ran. Give, gave. Sing, sang. Teach, taught. Change and rewrite the following sentences in past tense. The lion roars loudly. This sentence is of simple present tense and we have to change it into past tense. So, the lion roared loudly. My mother bakes a cake. My mother baked a cake. Raju is a good boy. Raju was a good boy. Aditi sings very well. Aditi sang very well. That's all for today, children. We will meet again in our next video. Till then, keep learning, keep enjoying. Bye-bye.